This video focuses on the area and perimeter of 2D shapes, and more specifically we are going to solve problems involving the perimeter and the area. So this is still part of activity 16.3. In the previous video we focus on question 1. Now we focus on the remainder of the questions. We need to find the area of a rectangular picture frame with outer dimensions of 18,9 cm by 13,9 cm and inner dimensions of 15 cm by 10 cm. Give your answer in these dimensions, millimeter squared and centimeter squared. Okay, so in fact let's do the centimeter first, given that all the measurements are already in centimeter. So we need to find the area of a rectangular picture frame. Okay, so basically the frame is this portion that is shaded in purple. So we need to calculate that area. So what we can do is we can calculate the area of the whole frame, assuming that the whole frame is shaded. And then we subtract the portion that is not shaded, the white portion. So we have to deal therefore with two rectangles. So for number B, we can say the area is equal to the length times breadth of the big rectangle, or the whole rectangle, minus the length times the breadth of the inside. Maybe let's rather make use of outside or complete and inside. So I'm going to say W underscore W for whole minus the inside. So if we look at the whole one, it will be a length of 18,9 centimeter times a breadth of 13,9 centimeter. And then if we look at the inside one, it's a length of 15 centimeter and the breadth or the width is 10 centimeter. So now it's simply a matter of doing the calculations. So we have 18,9 times 13,9, which is 262,71 centimeter times centimeter is centimeter squared, and then we still have to subtract. So in this case, well, we actually don't need a calculator for this. So 15 times 10 is simply 150. Centimeter times centimeter is centimeter squared. So we can now subtract from 262,71 the 150, which you also don't really need a calculator for, because 112,71 centimeter squared. So that's the B portion. Now let's calculate the A portion. So now we first need to know what the relationship is between a centimeter and a millimeter. So 1 centimeter, how many millimeters are there in 1 centimeter? Yeah, 10 millimeter in 1 centimeter. But we are now not, we have centimeter squared, so we are not interested in centimeter, we are interested in centimeter squared. So how do we get from centimeter to centimeter squared? We simply square the centimeter. What we do on the left, we will have to do on the right. So we will have to take the 10 millimeter and simply square it. And 10 times 10 is equal to 100. Millimeter times millimeter is millimeter squared. So now we can simply replace wherever we see centimeter squared by 100 millimeter squared. So in fact, for number A, we have that the area is 112,71, not centimeter squared, but in its place 100 millimeter squared. So we have now 112,71. Okay, we had to square, yeah, times 100. So now let's just backtrack. So we are multiplying. If we multiply, we shift the comma to the right. How many places? 1, 2. So therefore it is 11271 millimeter squared. Comma, just jump past the next 2 digits. So we have in fact therefore 11,271 millimeter squared. If you should have first calculated the answer in millimeter, the other approach would have been, you could in fact say, okay, what is 15 centimeter? Well, it's the same as 150 millimeter. What is 10 centimeter? It's 100 millimeter. What is 18,9 centimeter? It's 189 millimeter. What is 13,9 centimeter? It's 139 millimeter. So then you would have used those amounts or values to calculate the answer in millimeters squared. And now, since we are moving from millimeters to centimeters, which was the opposite direction we worked when we worked from B to A, you will take your final answer, instead of multiplying it by 100, you would just rather divide it. Because remember, you would get for A a big answer. And then to get to centimeters, you will need a smaller answer, so therefore you would have divided. So that's the alternative way that you could have done it. But it would have been more steps, in fact. So let's move on to the third one. We have to find the area of paper on the front face of a rectangular paper envelope that measures 22 centimeters by 11 centimeters and has a rectangular plastic window of 5,6 by 9,7 centimeter. Give your answer in these dimensions. Do not round off your answers. So we need to keep it accurate. So we are dealing with centimeters, so in this case we might just as well do A first. It's anyway in centimeter. So we want to find the area of paper, so not the plastic part. So this plastic part we have to ignore. So the easiest is just calculate the area as if there is no plastic part, as if all of this is shaded. Then subtract the small little area of the plastic part, then you will get the remainder, which is just the shaded part. So therefore the area equals, we have the length times breadth of the hole minus the length times breadth of the small section. So we have 22 in the place of length, 22 centimeter. In the place of the breadth, we have 11 centimeter. If we look at the small rectangle, in the place of the length, we have 9,7 centimeter. In the place of the breadth or width, we have 5,6 centimeter. So we can simply do our calculations now. Oops. So let's just get the calculator out of the way. 22 times 11 is 242 centimeter times centimeter is square centimeter. We know area always in square unit. Then we can calculate 9,7 times 5,6, which is 54,32. Centimeter times centimeter is centimeter squared. So we can subtract now from 242 the 54,32. So we subtract from 242 and we obtain 187.68 centimeter squared. So next we need to focus on B. So now for B, we need the relationship between centimeter and meter. So we know that 1 meter equals how many centimeter? Yes, there's 100 centimeter in a meter. But we are not interested in meter, we are interested in meter squared. So how do we get meter squared? Well, we square the meter. What we do to the left, we do to the right. So 1 meter squared equals 100 times 100. So we will now have 4 zeros. So it's the same as 10,000 centimeter squared. Okay, so now we want centimeter squared. So we currently have 10,000 centimeters squared. So we will have to divide both sides by 10,000 just to get centimeters squared. So these cancel. So now wherever we see centimeter squared, we can replace it with meter squared over 10,000. So therefore our area is the 187,68 and centimeter now becomes meter squared over 10,000. So now if we divide, we shift the comma to the left. How many spaces? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1 jump, 2 jumps, 3 jumps. We still need a jump, so we still need a 0. So it's 0, 0, 1, 8, 7, 6, 8 meter squared. Which makes sense because we know there are many centimeters in a meter, so we expect a small answer for meters in comparison to centimeters.